Welcome, aspiring authors. This video is a treasure trove for anyone who's ever faced the blank page with both excitement and dread. A blank page is like an open road, full of possibilities but also riddled with potential pitfalls that can trip up even the most enthusiastic storytellers. But fear not, because every journey becomes easier with a reliable map at hand. Today, we're delving into the common mistakes that new novelists often make. These are the roadblocks that can turn that open road of a blank page into a confusing labyrinth. But the good news is, like any obstacle, they can be overcome with knowledge, awareness, and a little bit of practice. From planning and preparation, to style and structure, from embracing feedback to developing resilience, we've got it all covered. Each section of this video is dedicated to one specific mistake, highlighting not just the problem, but also the solution. So, buckle up and prepare to learn how to dodge pitfalls and pave your path to successful storytelling. Mistake number 1. Diving in without a plan. Imagine trying to build a house with no blueprint. You might end up with a structure, sure, but it's likely to be riddled with inconsistencies, missing elements, and perhaps a few metaphorical plot holes. The same goes for writing a novel. An outline helps you keep your story on track and ensures you're building a coherent, compelling narrative from start to finish. So before you put pen to paper, take a moment to map out your story. Remember, a good plan is the first step to a good novel. Mistake number 2. Neglecting the power of strong verbs and precise descriptions. Picture this. You're painting a world with your words. The brushes, your verbs, the colors, your descriptions. The better your tools, the more vivid your masterpiece. Strong verbs breathe life into your prose, while precise descriptions create tangible environments. Engaging the senses is key. Don't just tell us the apple is red, make us taste its sweetness, feel its crunch, smell its freshness. In writing, every word counts, make them powerful. Mistake number 3, shifting your point of view without notice. Picture this, you're deep into a novel, invested in the protagonist's perspective, when suddenly, without warning, you're seeing through someone else's eyes. Jarring, isn't it? This is what happens when there's an inconsistent point of view. It confuses readers and can even break their connection with your characters. To avoid this, decide early on whose perspective your story will follow. Stick to it. Consistency in point of view helps keep your readers engaged and your story coherent. Mistake number 4. Disregarding the classic story structure. This is a fundamental error that can leave your novel feeling disjointed or unbalanced. Think of story structure as the skeleton of your novel, providing a framework that shapes the narrative. It's about more than just beginning, middle, and end. It's about pacing, character development, and plot progression. Ignoring story structure can be like trying to build a house without a blueprint. It can result in a narrative that feels aimless and confusing. A well-structured story captivates readers and keeps them turning pages. Mistake number 5. Putting off conflict for too long. A story without conflict is like a car without an engine. It's not going anywhere. Conflict is what drives your plot forward, what keeps readers turning pages late into the night. It's the tug of war between your protagonist and their goals, the obstacle they must overcome. Introduce it early on, and you'll hook your readers right from the start. Think of it as a spark that ignites the flame of your story. Remember, conflict is the engine of your story. Start it early. Mistake number 6. Ignoring the pace of your story. Imagine pacing as the rhythm of your novel. It's what keeps your readers on the dance floor. Too slow, and they might doze off. Too fast, and they could get overwhelmed. Strive for a balanced pace. This means knowing when to slow down and delve into details, and when to speed up for those action-packed sequences. Consider your genre too. A thriller might need a faster pace than a literary novel. Remember, pacing is the heartbeat of your novel. Keep it balanced. Mistake number 7. Overlooking the power of thorough editing. It's easy to think that once the story is on paper, the hard part is over. But the truth is, a first draft is just that, a draft. It's a rough sketch, not a finished masterpiece. Editing is where you chisel away the excess, polish the rough edges, and let the true form of your story emerge. It's not just about catching typos or tweaking sentences. It's about ensuring your story flows, your characters are consistent, and your themes shine through. Editing is refining. Never underestimate its power. Mistake number 8. Dismissing feedback. Now, this is one we've all been guilty of. It's natural to feel protective of your work, but remember, constructive criticism is a golden opportunity to refine your novel. It's like a backstage pass to your reader's mind, allowing you to see where they stumbled, what they loved, and what left them wanting more. So, don't shy away from it. Instead, welcome it with open arms and use it to make your story shine brighter. After all, feedback is your friend. Embrace it. Mistake number 9. Reading narrowly. A writer's best teacher? Other writers. By limiting your reading to a specific genre or style, you're restricting your own growth. Reading widely not only broadens your literary horizons, but also fuels your creativity. It's like a treasure trove of inspiration, waiting to be discovered. Each book, each story, each sentence is an opportunity to learn, to improve, and to innovate. So don't box yourself in. Explore, absorb, grow. Reading widely opens doors to better writing. Mistake number 10. Giving up too easily. It's a truth universally acknowledged that writing is tough. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But remember, every word you write is a step closer to the finish line. The key is to keep going, despite the hurdles. Rejections, rewrites, they're not the end, but stepping stones on your path to success. It's through persistence that the story within you finds its way out. So, when you feel like you're hitting a wall, take a deep breath and keep pushing. Perseverance is key. Keep writing. Mistake number 11. Writing sporadically. This is a common pitfall for many new novelists. Writing, like any other skill, requires practice, and practice requires regularity. Without a consistent writing habit, your skills may rust, your story may lose its momentum, and your characters may start to feel distant. You don't have to pen a masterpiece every day, but the act of writing itself is crucial to keep your creative gears well-oiled. Remember, it's about quality and quantity. Consistency in writing fosters improvement. Mistake number 12. Neglecting character development. Characters are the heartbeat of any narrative, and failing to fully develop them can leave your story feeling flat. It's essential to create well-rounded characters, each with their own unique personalities, backgrounds, and motivations. Readers need to empathize with your characters, to love them, hate them, or feel conflicted about them. Each character should grow and evolve as real people do. Characters breathe life into your story. Develop them well. Mistake number 13. Setting unrealistic writing goals. We've all been there, filled with the excitement of a new idea, setting the bar sky high. But when you aim to write War and Peace in a week, you're setting yourself up for failure. It's important to set achievable targets that respect your time and energy. Remember, writing a novel is a marathon, not a sprint. Start with a daily word count that suits you, and gradually increase it as you build your writing stamina. Realistic goals pave the way for real progress. Mistake number 14. Overlooking the joy of the process. Writing isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. Every word you put down, every character you create, every plot twist you conjure, it's all part of a magical process that makes you an artist. Don't let the goal of finishing your novel overshadow the exhilarating experience of writing it. Embrace the process, relish in it, and let it inspire you to write more. Remember, it's through this process that you hone your craft. Writing is a journey. Enjoy every step. So, there you have it. 14 common mistakes new novelists make and how to avoid them. From neglecting planning and preparation to setting unrealistic goals, we've journeyed through the potential pitfalls of writing. We've explored the importance of embracing feedback, the significance of a consistent writing habit, and the magic of proper character development. Don't forget to apply these nuggets of wisdom to your writing journey. Remember, every mistake is an opportunity to learn and grow. Write on and make your mark in the world of storytelling.